welcome back to My Mom Life. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jordan, and today I am sharing 2 slow cooker recipes with you. So this is a Crocktober open collab hosted by Vickie over at Vickie Wright here on YouTube. I will have her channel linked down in the description box, as well as the playlist with all of the awesome videos that I know are gonna be posted. I cannot wait to see all of them. I love crock pot recipes this time of year. Just putting it in there and forgetting about it, and then at dinner time having something ready is just so nice. So today I am sharing 2 recipes with you, a dinner and then a dessert. So let's get started. These are the ingredients that we need to make this crock pot ziti. We need some ziti noodles. You could also use penne if you don't have ziti. I have a jar of our favorite pasta sauce, some ricotta cheese, some mozzarella cheese, and then these are optional, but I have some Italian seasoning and garlic powder here. So this is extremely easy. Couldn't be easier. I mean, all crock pot dishes are easy, but this one is, I mean, by far the easiest. This is the pot to my slow cooker, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray it. Mine is non-stick, but just in case, to be on the safe side, I'm gonna spray it, and I don't have a liner for it this time. So now we're just gonna add all of it in and stir it up. So we wanna add our whole bag of ziti. This is that was loud, sorry. This is 1 pound. It's a 16-ounce bag. And then I'm gonna add in our seasonings now. So I'm just gonna add in, just gonna add in some Italian seasoning and some garlic powder. And then we need 2 jars of sauce. I forgot to grab the other one. So a total of 48 ounces of sauce to your 1 pound of ziti. You could half this recipe if you wanted. I'm just gonna do the full one. I have a big family, and I always add in a little tiny bit of water in there and shake to get all of the sauce out. This is just the kind of sauce that I know my family will eat. You use your favorite pasta sauce. And then a 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese. This is gonna make it nice and creamy. And we wanna add in half the bag of mozzarella now, and then we'll top it with the other half later. I also want to add in a little bit of salt, just a little bit, because I know that ricotta cheese is going to need some salt. It smells like lasagna. I don't know why, it must be the ricotta cheese. If you wanted to add meat to this, you could cook up some ground beef or some ground turkey and add it in now. I just am gonna keep it simple and not do any meat. So now that we have that mixed, we're gonna go ahead and plop this pot down into our slow cooker. So I'm gonna add the pot down in my slow cooker. This is my pressure cooker, slow cooker, everything all in one. And then we are going to cook this. If you have the time, you could do low for 3 to 4 hours or high for 1 to 2. And today I have time. I'm gonna go ahead and slow cook it on low for 3 to 4 hours. I'm gonna have to come and check mine though. Mine won't shut off automatically after that time because it won't go lower than 6 hours for my slow cooker. So we will come back in 3 hours and check on our pasta. It's as easy as that, I'm telling you, so easy. After the 3 hours was up, my pasta was done cooking. It was actually done perfectly, so I'm glad I didn't let it go any longer. I would suggest 3 hours on low max, but you do you. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a mix. And I noticed that the sauce was pretty thick. So I added about a cup, maybe a cup and a half of water to thin it out a little bit, and that helped, that fixed it. So if you make this and you notice that your sauce is a little thick, just add a little bit of water in there and it will fix it. So once I got it all mixed up, I went ahead and topped it with the rest of our mozzarella cheese and then some more Italian seasoning. I turned my machine over to broil. If you don't have this option, don't worry about it, but I put it on broil just to melt the cheese a little bit. You could just close your lid and it will melt that way. And then that was it. I served it up and it was so good. The ricotta cheese really made it creamy and it tasted a lot like lasagna. If you added in some ground meat, this would be awesome. If you want to try this recipe, I will have it in the description box for you. Even without the ground meat, this was a really, really good dinner. So for this next one, this is a dessert and I'm so excited about this. I'm making a cake in the slow cooker. So I have a chocolate cake mix, some Reese's, 3 eggs, a cup of water, and a stick of melted butter. I'm gonna go ahead and just pour all of the ingredients into my bowl and mix it up. I only used about half to 3/4 of the Reese's in the actual cake batter because I wanted some for the top, and I didn't get out the ingredients for the peanut butter frosting yet, so I'll show you that here in just a little bit. You could really do this with any flavor cake mix that you want and any candy. You don't have to use chocolate, but chocolate and peanut butter is such a hit in my house, so that's what I went with. Once I got the eggs and water incorporated with the cake mix, I added in the melted butter, and then I added in, like I said, about 3/4 of the bag of those mini Reese's. I went ahead and sprayed the pot to my slow cooker, and I went ahead and just poured all of that cake batter right down into the pot. And then I cooked this on high for 2 hours, and that was it. So just like earlier, mine doesn't go down to 2 hours, so I had to set it for 4 hours and come back and check it, but it was done at 2. So I took it out at 2 hours. To make the frosting for this chocolate cake, you're gonna need some peanut butter. And I went ahead and microwaved it so it was super easy to mix up. And then we're gonna add in some powdered sugar. This is where I went wrong. I didn't measure and I poured too much in, but it worked out fine for me. Just learn from me and measure. You only need about 1 to 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and I put about half a cup. So I started trying to work that in and realized it was going to be way too thick and dry. So I added in a splash of milk, and then it worked out just fine. I'm notorious for not measuring. I went ahead and put the frosting in a piping bag just to be fancy for you guys, but you know, you definitely don't have to do that. This is a crock pot cake, so we don't need to be fancy. But I put it in a piping bag and then I just kind of piped it in lines all over the cake. And then I sprinkled on some chopped up mini Reese's cups. This is our finished chocolate peanut butter cake. Can you believe that we made this in the slow cooker? I can't. It turned out perfect. And here I'm gonna cut it in just a second so you can see that it was actually done and it wasn't like ooey gooey in the middle. It was perfectly done and my family loved it. Thank you so much, Vickie, for hosting this collab. Don't forget to check the link down below with the playlist and with Vickie's channel. I will have it linked, like I said earlier. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you subscribe and stick around. If you're coming from somebody else's channel from this collab, hi, say hi down in the comments and let me know whose channel you're coming from. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye, guys.